In this final look at how the AU can benefit from the EU experience, I want to look at how you deal with the US. I'm Rich Bialik, and welcome to the Bialik Group Report. When we look at the EU when it was founded, particularly when it was a group of six led by France, a good deal of the focus was providing a countervailing force to the US and its economic power. Now, some of that may be taking place throughout Africa today, concerned about the power and influence of the U.S., but I think you need to look at it in a balanced fashion. I call it a healthy competition and cooperation as well. If you look at some of the success stories in Africa around fintech, industry I'm familiar with, there are roughly 6, maybe 7 unicorns, and most of them have some major investment input from the U.S. You look at Flutterwave, which has U.S. headquarters. You look at InterSwitch, which is using networks provided by Discover now part of American Express, that payment network. You look at MoneyPoint. You look at Paystack, which has investment from Stripe. There is I think, very much a strong benefit in working with the U.S., but working with them as a partner, not as an owner. And I would suggest we look at how, as appropriate and depending on the specific solutions and technologies, how Africa can partner with the U.S. And it's more likely going to be these specific countries, and even more likely fintechs and other businesses that lead the way. So, thinking back to what was some of the origins of the EU, and to some degree being this countervailing force, it also was important to work with the U.S. And beyond that, find ways in Africa, and I think it'll be, again, on a company basis with other trading partners, whether they're in Europe or in Asia. So those are my final thoughts. I hope we see progress with Africa, and really driven by these trade initiatives. That would think would be a very powerful force, not only with individual countries, but it'd be adding, I think, very productive and positive growth throughout the world economy. Thank you for tuning in today to the Bialik Group Report.